Hi, Chifu. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm getting my first ever betta fish, plural, so multiple. I am going to be putting them in a divided 10-gallon tank, so each one has 5 gallons. If you want to see the fish I got, where I got them from, and how my divided tank setup turned out, then continue watching. And before we get into the video, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you ring the bell to receive notifications whenever I post a new video. I got the Aquarium 10-gallon glass aquarium from Petco, and it was about $10 because I was able to get it during the 50% off sale. I also got this plastic corrugated cardboard sheet from Amazon. I cut it to size and put it in the middle to divide the tank into 2 separate sides. And as you can see, I did not put any holes in the cardboard just to ensure that the betta fish do not see each other, so I can prevent any stress from happening between the 2 fish. I also have some Petco black sand that I'm going to be using as the substrate for this tank. If this ever happens to your tank where the stickers or the labels text transfers to the glass, you can just take some nail polish remover or 100% acetone and a cotton ball to remove the text. Even though the divider is pretty snug, I'm just going to use these tiny suction cups to ensure it doesn't move around too much. And before I use them in the tank, I'm going to rinse them off with some clean water. Just put the suction cups in. They're doing pretty well to hold this in place. You can't really see them from the front unless you look really carefully. Before I start adding stuff in, let's go to Petco and PetSmart to get everything I need. I'm here with my grandma and we are going to PetSmart to get some more stuff. So we just saw that PetSmart is closed today. I just went to PetSmart. It is the next day. I got more airline tubing, 2 small Amazon swords. I wanted to get some soft decor, so I've seen other people have this and it's really cute. I'm a little worried about this point in the heart, so I might just sand it a little bit. Lastly, I got an Anubias Nana, a big one, because they literally had no other ones left. I'm only going to be able to put one on one side, and I'll have to buy another one in the future to put on the other side. So it is another new day. I just went to Petco and picked up this aquarium stand, the Magitarium 10-gallon tank stand, and it's metal. I've never built an aquarium stand before, so let's hope this all goes well. So the aquarium is now set up in this talking area of the house, and I'm going to take all the stuff I got from PetSmart and also this rock that I got from outside. I'm gonna clean them all really good with some clean water. I have the 2 Amazon swords in here, and the Anubias Nana, and that decoration, and the rock right there, and they're all sitting on top of the black sand I had cleaned earlier. So usually you would put substrate first and then you would add new tank water, but because I want to use tank water from my already cycled tank, I want to add that stuff in first and then add dechlorinator and beneficial bacteria, and then add the stuff in this bucket, which is chlorinated water. Because the water that's in here will have prime and stability, this water will become safe when I pour it in. To help kickstart the cycle in the new tank, I'm going to siphon out 50% of the water from this low Danio tank that I have.
So to start the siphon, get some water in. Before it goes down, you just want to get the water.
And here you have to squeeze it a few times sometimes.
Yep. And as you can see, it has started.
Make sure you don't get fish out of it. Hey, don't get the plant either. Here's some footage of Guppy. before we move on with the new tank, we need to finish the water change for this tank. I need to add new water, which I have here, but before I add it in, I need to add the liquid. So you should always add beneficial bacteria to your tanks. I like to do it every water change, and I prefer Stability for dechlorinator. I prefer Prime for hardy fish, and Stress Coat by API for a little bit more sensitive fish. For my Danios, I am going to be using Prime, and when I do water changes for my little Guppy, I use Stress Coat because she is a baby still. I'll probably be using Stress Coat for the new fish as well. I also like to add the liquids in the tank and then add the new water. I haven't had any issues before with doing that because I'm adding the new water right after adding the liquids. Before we can add the stuff that's in this bucket with chlorinated water, we need to add these liquids to the tank. Now we can get to the fun part. You can see this tank has 2 sponge filters, one there and one down there. It's been in there for over 2 weeks actually, so now it is safe to take out and use for a new tank. I'm going to be using this airline tubing. This is actually not long enough, so I have this random box to make the pump sit a little higher. Before I continue, I'm going to squeeze this sponge filter in both of the sides to help some beneficial bacteria float around. Now it is finally time to decorate the inside of this thing. It's gonna look pretty bare for now, but I'm hoping as the plants grow, they will make it look more beautiful. And now I need to add in a heater, and I got one that's gonna be enough to power both sides of the aquarium. Make sure you do your research before committing to a heater. It came with a little temperature sticker. Here's the heater itself. It's pretty small. It's also really powerful. So to plug everything in, I'm using one of these adapter things. I don't know the exact name. And now I'm gonna start plugging all of the cables into this unit. And something to always remember is when you're plugging in anything near water is to never let the cable go directly from up there straight to the outlet. Instead, you want some type of drop. This is called a drip loop. And this ensures if water does trickle down, it'll stop here. It can't go up the cable. I'm gonna add a little bit of this flake food that I have to both sides to make sure there's ammonia in the tank because I don't want my whole cycle to get ruined. So before I get started on the acclimation and stuff, I want to give a big shout out to my mom. She's the one that was in charge of this whole ordeal that I'm about to get into. I was not here. I was actually on campus attending my classes. So you can see that this box right here says live fish. That's because the betta fish were actually shipped through the mail. That does sound crazy. Like, how can you send a fish in the air through a cardboard box? But it is possible, and if done correctly, it is perfectly safe for the fish. And I actually got them from the account PNWBettas from TikTok. She makes amazing videos, so I really recommend checking her out. And you can see how much care she puts into every single aspect of keeping these fish healthy and happy till they get delivered to us. So you can see that we have the fish in these little tiny bags, and I know it seems super small and super cramped and that there's no water in them, but it's actually because we need to make sure there's enough oxygen in the bag for them. And then don't worry that the water is this yellow color. Those are like tannins in the water just to help reduce stress. They did ship safely to us, but they were shipped to our mailbox. Luckily, I had seen that they were just delivered, so I was able to ask my mom to go grab them for me. You can see that once they were home, they were both placed on each side of the tank, and we let them temperature acclimate for about 30 minutes. I wanted the red female to go on the side with the heart hide, and then yellow male to go on the side with the terracotta paw. Keep in mind, these fish have been swimming and pooping in this same little amount of water, which is pretty gross, so we want to get them to fresh, clean water right away. it. Make sure you only transfer the fish, not the tannin water. I want to take a second to go into the specific fish I got. So these are both placotte betta fish. Red one was called a red copper half moon placotte female betta, and then the yellow one was called a yellow galaxy half moon placotte male betta. And my dad, he really wanted to play a part when it came to naming these guys. He ended up deciding to name the yellow male Krishna. For the other name, we needed a feminine name because she is a female placotte betta. We came up with the name Ruby, and we both instantly liked it, so we decided that was the perfect name for her.